What's going on, everyone? It's Marco from PhoneDog.com, and this is the brand new Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Now, this device was announced before the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and this was the only premium-looking Samsung device that has been ever made because it was made of aluminum. The Galaxy Note 4 wasn't announced. The Galaxy S5 was not a premium handset in terms of making it with metal. It was still made out of plastic, and this device kind of combined the best of both worlds of a nice aluminum outside shell and also a very lightweight build because it's still made out of plastic on the front and the back. So again, a big shout out to 28mobile for helping us get this model in for a review. Make sure to go check them out at 28mobile.com, where you can actually pick up your own Galaxy Alpha at their website. So let's go ahead and take a quick spin around the box. The box is pretty simplistic, pretty big for a phone with a smaller display compared to the rest of the Samsung pack, but it's pretty minimal on the box design. You basically have the Alpha branding on the front, all the specs on the back, and just different types of branding like LTEA and some Korean language here written on the sides. So let's go ahead and open up the box and take a look at what's inside. So first things first is obviously the brand new Samsung Galaxy Alpha in white. It has a beautiful looking aluminum banding going around the sides of the phone. So let's go ahead and move that out to the side, and inside you're going to see a whole host of information. First up is all your manuals and literature that you're not going to take a look at, and then you have just a big selection of things, including this huge power brick, which actually is for Europe. You have your USB cable, your headsets, all the stuff that you're really not going to take a look at. Well, you might want to take a look at the headsets and a few other things, but you also do get an extra battery and a separate battery charger, like an external battery charger. Now back to the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Now this guy has a 4.7-inch display. It is a Super AMOLED display, but the resolution is only 720 by 1280, which brings it around 312 pixels per inch, a little bit less than say the iPhone 6 and a lot less than say the Samsung Galaxy S5, and now even the more supreme 515 pixels per inch on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Now in terms of processing power, taking a look at the Exynos 5 octa-core processor, that means two quad-core processors, one at 1.8 gigahertz and the second one at 1.3 gigahertz. We're also looking at 2 gigabytes of RAM and built-in 32 gigabytes of internal storage. The camera on the back is a 12 megapixel sensor, not the top of the line, but it is able to record 4K video and also 1080p at 60p, and you do have a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera, but we won't get too much into it. The Galaxy Alpha is a very solid feeling device. It's probably one of the best feeling devices in the hand other than the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Some reason I think the Galaxy Note 4 feels a little bit more solid, but this one feels very nice, especially because it is a smaller device. Now booting this guy up is pretty normal. It's running Android 4.4.4 with TouchWiz on top of that, and it's actually one of the more smoother experiences of TouchWiz I've had in quite a long time, especially on startup where things usually tend to lag on TouchWiz. It's smooth sailing on the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Now I know a lot of you guys are worried about the pixel reduction in terms of resolution. Now what I have to say about that is don't you worry, because it actually looks pretty good. The Super AMOLED display is very bright and very saturated, but again, 315 pixels per inch is still very pixel dense, and pixelization is not that big of a deal. Unless you're really looking very hard in text and very fine text, you'll be fine. So that's been the unboxing and first look at the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Make sure to leave me a comment below of what you would like to see, or also you can get at me at Twitter at PhoneDog_Marco. And again, my name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.